Real talk. I told you the reason Draymond is a clown. You constantly doing stuff, and then you got the nerve to be complaining about how you portray.
In a modern
If
day
you love
rock,
yourself in a certain manner, then you got the nerve to complain about how you portray. I
he
don't
the modern
represent
day,
it.
he the
Dogs,
modern,
plain and simple.
he the modern day Rodman without all the ass touching.
He's nowhere near Rodman. Don't be disrespectful to Rodman. Don't do that.
I mean, he winning. He got more rings than Rodman.
Let's see. Rodman got what? 2 with the Pistons and 3 with the Bulls. Rodman got 5.
No,
He
okay,
doesn't-
all right. Well,
Rodman got 5.
modern day Rodman. Like what the hell? He key reason why he got the fucking Golden State got all them rings. He ain't got as many rings as him, but he's the closest thing to a modern day Rodman. I mean,
But listen,
you think of somebody else who disrupt defenses and getting motherfuckers hit the way Draymond do?
That's a bad
Right.
call. That's not a foul. My bad.
but let me just
Yeah,
this,
go
man,
ahead.
before who said, okay, is he on some, that's the only thing I'm kind of confused about. Who said he was an angry black man? What was said? Like,
I
we
don't
just
know.
making
He said that in the post game. He tired of being portrayed as an angry black man. He's not an
But
angry black man.
why somebody must have said something?
I don't know. I wasn't there. But what I'm saying is, and that's why I specifically showed that clip, and that's just one of many. When you're constantly screaming on officials, you constantly getting into it with people.
No
Like,
different than Rocky Wallace. No different. No different with no different with Ron Artest elbow James Harden in the playoff game. And it was
Okay. So one, we're talking about
Like kicking somebody in the golden jewels is crazy though.
One, we talking about Draymond. So all this whataboutism, I don't understand that. That's a very feminine debating tactic. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast. We should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us a like, leave us a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. Make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the content we're delivering you, make sure you hit that join button. There's going to be exclusive content here just for you. To this last one. Draymond Green, man. You know, you don't want to, as a professional, right? You don't want to call names and all that, man. But I feel like Draymond is a clown. I feel like Draymond is a knucklehead. I feel like, man, this dude. I don't know what's wrong with him, right? So obviously, he has a bad rep throughout the league, right? We know what he is. We've watched his career all this time. All you gotta do is YouTube Draymond dirty highlights, and you can get compilations of him being out here dirty, kicking people in the groin, stomping on people's chests, doing all type of nonsense, snuffed his own teammate for no reason, straight sucker punched him, all this, right? Cool. So, what was it? Was it game 1 or game 2? Game 2, Draymond got the foul against Naz Reid, and so, well, let me just show side of his head for no reason. Like, you really couldn't control that. So, not only that, Draymond is, he's in that position where his own teammates had to his Steph Curry had to come over, try to talk to him, and he's acting up. So where is all this coming from, right? All this is coming from after this game. Well, I guess during the game, Draymond was on the sideline, I think, and one of the Minnesota fans, I guess, used a racial slur towards him, right? And he responded he didn't like it. Cool. And so afterwards, and I'll play the sound for you in a bit, he had the commentary was saying he's tired of being portrayed as an angry black man. Now, let's keep it simple. Upset and says, I'm tired of being portrayed as an angry black man. I'm like, are you serious? This is the type of stuff that really frustrates me because he is he's by saying something like that, when there really is a legitimate case for something, people are going to say, well, they're always calling race, right? And so it's really frustrating. Laker Nation is not passion, bro. It's not passion. This dude is a clown. He does not know how to behave himself and has consistently demonstrated that throughout his career. We just saw, how many times have we seen Steve Kerr and Steph Curry and other teammates have to pull him out of precarious situations? He literally costed his team. He literally cost his team a championship because he don't know how to act. It's constant. It's absurd. So let's do this. Let's do this. First we're gonna listen to some of the sound, and then we'll come back and talk about it. So first, we're gonna have the sound that Draymond Green himself said about he doesn't like being portrayed as a quote unquote angry black man, and then we're gonna hear some of what Rob Parker, noted award-winning sports writer for over 30 years, had to say about this.
Look like the angry black man. I'm not an angry black man. I'm a very successful, educated black man with a great family, and I'm great at basketball. I'm great at what I do. The agenda to try to keep making me look like an angry black man is crazy. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous.
So first, again, this dude demonstrates consistently that's exactly what he is, because he cannot control himself. He constantly misbehaves. Like, if you are something, you can't get, you know what? Let's keep it simple. There's an old expression. What does the expression say? Hit dogs holler, right? Hit dogs holler. So you're mad because you're quote unquote portrayed as an angry black man. Stop behaving like one. Stop fitting the stereotype of that, and people won't say that about you. It's absurd. Guess what? You know how old I am? I'm older than Draymond Green. Did you know that? I'm 46 years old. Guess what? I've never been called in my entire life? An angry black man. Go figure. Go figure. And I'm older than him. I've been on this earth longer than he has. We got to stop the BS, man. When you fit a certain stereotype, right? You conduct yourself in a certain way, you can't get mad when people stereotype you. But let's go ahead and let's carry on and hear what Rob Parker had to. Oh, my bad, G. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
No, I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait.
No. Go ahead, man. Because this thing was
No, no,
irritating
no.
me.
No. I'll wait. I'll wait.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear some of
But
what.
I have
Yeah.
another view on it, right? Like,
Yeah, absolutely,
at the
man.
end of the day, you get 6 fouls just like everybody else,
Mm-hmm.
right? And sometimes when people do get hit, they oversell a foul. That what he did to him should not have knocked him to the ground. If he was a 6'8" grown ass man, he wasn't supposed to fall to the ground because Draymond do this bullshit. But we got to take that in consideration. A lot of now the punching in the face is different. They may have open beef that nobody knew about, but in this particular instance, it's just a message next to a foul. It was a foul. It was a foul. It was a loophole that he found. I don't believe that it was just like as bad as the media is portraying it. This is a softer league. Now they playing a little more
It is.
physical. And
And we
Nas
can get
Reed
to that.
came back and did the same fucking thing to him. That's
Well,
what I would have did.
and we're gonna get to that as well. But I agree. I
Yeah,
agree. But I
yeah,
mean,
right, right, right.
if you look at it though, it wasn't just like a flailing hand. Like, he actually caught him with a hammer fist on the side of his head. So I'm
And I
like,
would
man,
have
that's
hammer
not
fist
good.
his ass back, bro.
Agreed.
Like
Agreed.
these five. That's why they give everybody 6 fouls. You get 6 fouls. What you choose to do with them is on you. If you
On you.
want to bail yourself out,
Mm-hmm.
on plays and do these touch fouls,
Mm-hmm.
or are you really gonna like get your lick back? I mean, that's just typical.
Mm-hmm.
That's just basketball, man. Like, it's physical, bro. Like, somebody
I
crack
I
you,
I
you
I
got to
agree.
crack them back, bro. Like, this
No,
soft shit, like
no, my issue is not that. My issue is more so, first of all, like, the rules are where they are right now, right? Is it soft? Yes,
yeah.
but the rules are where they are right now. And this dude consistently doing nonsense, but then gets mad when he gets labeled. I don't like when people fit a label and then they get mad when they get that label put on them. You
Well,
behave
I
in a
don't know
fashion
what
that
all the people
facilitates
said.
that label.
I don't know what the people said for him to feel like he need to go to, right? Because apparently it was a lot of fans talking to him, right? It
Mm-hmm.
was a lot of fans talking to him, and that there is that. Oh yeah, you're an angry black man. No, that's basketball. I can crack you to see where your heart at. If you don't crack me back,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That mean you're. you know what? Like you
Yeah,
ain't
you soft.
you soft. So yeah, I'm gonna pop
Right,
your ass.
right.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna elbow you in your temple. That's what I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
Like I'm not going. I'm like, oh, all right, no, we good. Let's play. So
No, I
sometimes
got you.
you see it in football too, right? And hockey. Like hockey, they
Mhm.
go fisticuffs. But ain't
Yeah.
nobody calling them soft or
Mhm.
angry or no shit like that. Like this
Mhm.
is basketball. It's a
Yeah.
physical sport,
Mhm.
but the league has made it softer.
No doubt, no doubt. And we going to get to that, definitely. Definitely. There's actually some
I let you
commentary in
cook.
there about that.
I let you cook. I let you cook. I let
No,
you
no,
cook.
no, it's all good.
That's my
I'm
two
not
cents though, bro. Like
disagreeing with you,
he
G.
got
I'm
two
not disagreeing.
hands, just like he got two hands, bro.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. So Bruce, stop it. How much you talk about the league and the game not being tough. True indeed. Laker Nation says we say the game is league. We say the league is soft, yet we have a guy that brings toughness in the game. You complain at how he's doing it at the same time, praise the 90s because they did the same thing almost every game. No, see, what y'all are doing is y'all are conflating my position. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not complaining about Draymond being physical. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is the rules are where they are in this current era, right? My bigger issue is him complaining about the angry black man moniker when he behaves in a way that fits that stereotype. That's my issue. I don't have an issue with him being physical. But my other issue is, and you're gonna hear this. Matter of fact, I'll tell you in a second. So I'm gonna start playing the clip, and then we'll go from there.
You know what,
What's that?
Draymond, please save it. I'm serious. To take that tack when you swung and hit somebody across the head again, and this is what you've been doing. That's like to put it like make you feel guilty. I ain't do nothing wrong. Y'all just doing this because I'm black, whatever. Are you the one who sucker punched your teammate? Are you the guy who stepped on another player's chest and stepped on someone's scrotum? I mean, what are we talking about? And I'm gonna make this very clear.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put the blame on Steve Kerr and Steph Curry, even though they're enablers. They're enablers because it benefits them. Let him do all this bad stuff, and we benefit. We can still win and get in people's heads and get guys thrown out, right?
Right.
Draymond ain't putting up no points. He's an important part of that team, but you know what I mean.
Right.
All right, so they're enablers. Remember, he sucker punched a teammate, didn't even get suspended. And I'm not even going to blame Draymond Green. This is what you want to be. This is where you think this is where your name and your image and what you want to be long term, and you're getting away with it because your team has won 4 championships. Because if they didn't, he wouldn't be getting away with this same thing. People would look at him totally different.
For sure.
I know everybody. He's going to go to Hall of Fame because they won 4 championships and all that. He should go to the Goon Hall of Fame. And if there isn't one, I'll start it. He'll be the first one. Unanimous. The Goon Hall of Fame. He'll go in before hockey players. This is absolutely ridiculous. And then to have a clutch and try to use, you're trying to paint me as an angry black man. Please. But I'm blaming the players of the NBA.
So this is what I really like. This right here. Check this out. He's blaming the players of the NBA.
I'm pointing to all of you. You are the reason that Draymond Green continues to do what he does, which is to not play basketball, which is trying to hurt people, maim people, whatever you want to do, stepping on people, knocking up people upside the head, sucker punching people. There's no room for that in professional basketball. Are you serious? This ain't no hard foul or a basketball play, Kelvin.
Yeah.
He lost the ball, and let me just swing up beside the guy's head. For extra. It's always extra. But I blame the players to allow him to do this over and over and over. Why hasn't someone stopped him? And I'm dead serious. When he's attacked another player, the whole team should go and confront Draymond and push him down or whatever it is and tell him, don't do that to our guys. We will not accept it. The other players, I can't believe it's gone on for how many years? 15 years? 14 years? Really? Where are the guys? I wish there was a Charles Oakley or an Anthony Mason or the Davis brothers in the NBA. Everybody's soft and friendly.
Yeah, he kept it a buck right there. So I love what he said at the end. Part of that, right? See, Draymond, and this is something I actually told Bruce. Draymond ain't tough. Draymond's a bully. He only tough in this weak league. He's not tough. Because if he played in that league, there's no way he's acting like that. Hell nah. No. He is not tough. No kind of way. Because think about it, right? When does he really get tough with somebody that could really go back at him? When has he ever? He hasn't, right? When has he ever?
I think Draymond is what the league needs right now. We
How?
need more players like that. You say how?
Yeah, yeah.
You asking me how? Everybody gets 6 fouls, bro. Everybody gets 6 fouls. This
What
is psychological warfare. And the
and that's
first thing
yeah,
you do is you gain
that's all.
dominance early.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing you do.
Mm-hmm.
Establish dominance early.
Mm-hmm.
This is just Draymond establishing dominance
Okay.
on Nas Reed. He filling them, not filling them out. That's crazy. He,
Mm-hmm.
he's testing his heart. I'll say that. He's testing his heart.
So
Because he could have easily just like took the hit, went down, and gave him his own shit. Right? He could have easily did that shit.
mm-hmm.
Easily. We seen Rudy
Agree.
Gobert get choked out, and what did he do? He cowered. So he testing if he a coward or not. That's big man basketball, bro. Like that happens.
So
Shaq will
yes.
elbow a motherfucker in the back of their head,
So
right? He call it fried chicken or some shit like that. Like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
he take a couple of these, and
Barbecue
then
chicken.
next thing you know, right? Yeah, he barbecue
Barbecue
chicken.
chicken.
He can't take all these elbows to the head and the body. Like
But
so,
isn't but when Shaq was doing that, right? That's 20 years ago. And listen, I'm not saying the game cannot benefit from physicality. Y'all are completely missing the point of what I'm saying in terms of this Draymond piece. I'm not totally averse to his physicality. What I am saying, he's not tough like he tries to portray he's tough.
and that's
That's
okay,
one. And then
and that's okay.
two,
And
my bigger issue is you don't get to act like this and get mad. Oh, I'm tired of being portrayed as an angry black man. Shut the hell up. You're angry. You out here constantly screaming at refs every game because anytime somebody call a foul on you, your teammates always gotta hold you back. Steph always gotta try to control you. You think about this, right? KD would have been, who knows how long he would have been there if
yo,
Draymond
Rasheed
would have
Wallace was
wild out
probably
and
like
screaming, my man.
one of the most tech players. So all right,
Era. Yeah, go ahead.
in the era. So to Draymond's, like the league is set up a certain way, right? He get 2 more techs than he disqualified for a game. I
Mhm.
guarantee he won't get those 2 techs, right? He gonna do
Right.
everything to stay in the game, right? But he has that buffer there to whereas he has another tech that he can give. That's psychological warfare. You look at the game now, it's 74-69 fucking Golden State on my
Mhm.
screen.
Yeah.
74-69 Golden State. You can't tell me that it's not a psychological game because one of their best players is out. And this is a physical game that's going on right now. Uh, The angry black man narrative or message is just added cake. Like we don't know what he's hearing. We don't know the death threats that he's getting, the DMs that he's getting for him to come to these press conferences and say the things that he's saying. We don't know that. We really don't. Like he
G.
might be getting death threats because of this shit. You
G.
know how fans
Okay.
are.
One, that's an assumption. We don't know that because you don't think that if Draymond was getting death threats that he wouldn't tell us. He'd tell us. He got his own
No, no, no.
podcast. He's in the media.
So
He'd
so
tell us.
so the fact that he is telling us that should weigh some value to what he's saying. Like he has his own podcast, so he can put his
Mm-hmm.
own narrative out there. He has his own voice, and I'm sure you don't have something to say. But the league is set up in a way where you have 6 fouls as a player, and you can only get so many technical fouls. And he's not doing nothing new that hasn't been done before in the game of basketball.
I'm not saying that. I think you missing my point. I'm not
No, it's not.
complaining about what Draymond does.
It's
I don't
not.
have
It's not
issue
my.
with that. Like I
It's
said,
not
two
my.
things. I don't think he's really tough. I don't believe he's really tough. He's tough in this league. He wouldn't be tough in that league we grew up on. You think he's acting like this with Oak or Mace? All them dudes that the Davis boys, all them dudes Rob Parker named. You really think he's trying to be tough with them guys? Get out of
I,
here, man.
I
No
think
way.
that has everything to do with this
A
league right
horn?
now, and
Yes.
writing this shit. Like you gonna have these type of players in the league, but we
Mhm.
haven't seen this type of player has been pushed out of the league since Malice in the Palace. This type of player has been kicked out of the league. The ones who's outspoken and say the things that they really want to say. This type of
Outspoken.
player is outspoken. He say what he feel.
What does that
He
have to do?
say what
Outspoken.
it
I'm
has
not.
everything to say. Like you don't. It's not just shut up and dribble, bro. Like you can't just tell a person to shut up and dribble and not feel no type of way. You
I ain't
can't
saying
tell him
nothing
that.
about that.
He feel like somebody saying he's an angry black man, and he's speaking on it. He
Guess
got that
what,
right.
though? But G, he can speak on what he wants to. But guess what? Guess what, G? Guess what? He's an angry black man. We got tons and tons and tons of footage on it.
Just because
He's
he
a black
touching
man who's
motherfuckers,
angry.
just because he touching motherfuckers, don't make him an angry black man.
I'm not just talking about that. All right,
You know what I mean? But no. But the thing that I'm saying is, just because he touching motherfuckers, don't make him an angry black man. But if people paint him
That's
out
not
that
what I'm
way,
saying.
and he's saying it, then I'm
If
not
you-
an angry black man. I'm not an
if you-
angry black man.
If you're consistently behaving in a fashion that demonstrates that you fit that criteria, yeah, that's what you are.
Physical? He just been physical, bro. He gets 6
I'm not.
fouls
See, you're.
and 2 technicals like everybody else. He just choosing to use his.
But you just. You got it. You got it.
What did I say? What did I say? I'm saying the same thing. Listen, he got 6 fouls. He got 2 techs. He just choosing to use his.
We not just talking about the fouls though. We talk about how this dude moves though, right? That's why I made a specific point. Think about it, right? It's not just okay, physical in the heat of the game, he's getting physical, right? We see Steph Curry having to hold him back. We see him screaming on the ref. We see Jimmy Butler, a guy who's not known for having the best temperament, Jimmy Butler having to pull him away because he's going after the ref again. These are the type of behaviors, right?
This is basketball, though, bro. It's basketball.
I understand it's basketball. But all right, you know what?
It's like 2 extremes, Joe. Like if this is football, this wouldn't even be a conversation, right? Because we know that football is a more
it's a different
physical,
culture.
It's a more physical. No, it's not a different culture. They changing the culture, but you can't change the player. You can't say he don't score. You can't say he don't score when the first game he damn near led his team in threes. You can't say he's not a scorer. He's a really good basketball player. He got a dirty ass name for playing dirty. He's a dirty player. That doesn't take the fact that he's not an NBA player. He's been still playing in the game, still playing in the league for multiple seasons, and he got multiple chips because of how he played. He was, and some would say he's the different major in a lot of those threes that a lot of those chips that the Golden State has, because they probably wouldn't get him without him.
Did I say
no, this ain't about you, Bruce. Stop making it about you. It's not about you, bro. I just don't like the narratives that surrounding modern day basketball. Like they trying to get back to the older style of basketball with more physical, where what I mean.
And I'm good with that. Haven't I been one of the people with you that's been complaining about that for years? I'm good with that.
I just don't. I can agree with you, bro. Like I agree with you. I don't agree with Rob Parkman, his approach. Like all players, like I said, get 6 fouls and they get 2 technical fouls per game. Right? After you get so many technical fouls, that means you get disqualified for a game. Right. It's the rules of the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people utilize the rules to the fullest extent of the game, and some people don't. I'm just saying Draymond utilizes the rules to the fullest extent for a psychological gain on his opponent. That dude,
I didn't complain about any of that.
He was not supposed to fall down because he threw his hands up. He was not supposed to drop like that. So some of that shit was flopping. That looked like LeBron. He did all. Look, bro, I ain't never seen nobody get hit in their arms go throwing back like that. I ain't never seen that, bro.
Okay.
Look at the tape again. I never seen that before. He sold that foul.
Okay.
He sold it. And that's something that they don't take into consideration. Now, the press conference with him saying, "Oh, I'm not an angry black man. I'm a professional. This, that, and the other." I don't know what the fans were saying to him that make him do that. But as an alpha male, I can tell you, I'm meet people where they at. And so I'm gonna have that press conference and I'm gonna say those things that need to be said. Like,
so you know what though? I think this is where we see things differently, right? Because if that's me, obviously I'm a different dude entirely. If that's me, you know what I'm doing? Like some dudes say something greasy to me.
What you doing? Like, what you doing if you Nas Reed?
No. I'm talking about when you said that you don't know what people are saying to Draymond to make him react that way to say what he said.
Well, they said some fans said something to him, right?
It said something, some type of racial slur or something. You know
I'm
what
sure
I would
it wasn't
do?
the only one.
You know what I would do? like I would laugh and say, "Yo, I could buy and sell your bum ass, man. Get out my face." I would laugh and say, "Yeah, so what? Get out of
That'll
here,
get you
man."
kicked out the league before.
How?
I can
How?
buy and sell your ass.
Buy and sell you. Get out my face. I'm worth
Yeah,
over $200 million.
you are
Man.
savage. You the savage. I remember you, man.
Yeah.
Yo.
Could
Yeah,
continue to pay your part on my check. Thank you.
Yeah.
Direct deposit coming in on Tuesday. Thank you. Get the hell out of here. Nah, man. I wouldn't even like. Why would I let something like that bother me, man? Get out of here. But everybody's different. But
No,
yeah. Let's go ahead and
he just meeting people where they at, man. That's all.
I think and I feel you, but I think sometimes like some people aren't even worth being met where they at. But that's my thought. But I'm gonna go ahead, open these lines up. We'll take a quick couple calls and then we get up out of here.
Yeah,
904-219-8264.
Yeah, it
904-219-8264. Go ahead, give us a shout, and then we'll take 2 calls and we get out of here. Exactly, Laker Nation. Exactly. You paying to see me. So say what you want to say. Go ahead. Just keep paying my check. Laker Nation, what's good, man?
What's good, Bruce?
Ain't
Nice,
nothing.
great show, man. You know how to get your audience riled up, man. I give you that, man.
I wasn't even intending to try to get anybody riled up, man. I just thought it was an interesting topic, and I was like, man, this dude can't be serious, man. This dude's a clown.
I get what you're saying, Bruce. But I also get what Draymond's saying too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you gotta put yourself on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Like you a host of a podcast. You out in the to the public.
Okay.
Right. So it's not. Don't take this the wrong way, but when you on that side of the fence, you're almost like fair game to the public.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm just going to say it this way to make you understand where I'm coming from. I can't speak for everybody else.
Okay.
I can only speak for me.
All right.
The reason why I'm saying that I understand where he's coming from is because, like you had your points of view about LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just say ESPN blasted, put your podcast on there, say, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
This was a guaranteed LeBron hater.
Mm-hmm.
And only show clips of all the negative things you said about LeBron. To portray you as a LeBron hater.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's true you said that.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not going to like how the media is portraying you to be a LeBron hater by just showing things that you say that fits the negative that you hate LeBron. Because I know you don't. You just hate the way he moves.
Point.
That's a difference.
That's a good point. I like that now.
I understand where he's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we see the greasy shit and all that, but that's what we need in this league. That's what he needs. That's the stuff he's accustomed to doing, the role that helped him win chips. So that's why I understand what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
But also to go back to what you're saying, fans say out of pocket shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even when I was repping, I was caught some greasy shit. I just laugh at them. I'll be like, look, bitch, you're the one.
What kind of greasy shit they say to you, bro? Right. What kind of greasy shit? You gotta give context. What's the worst shit they ever said to you, dog?
What do you think?
What was your rebuttal?
I just tell them all the same shit, but you paid to come see this. Not me. Shut the fuck up. Watch the game. And I just go back to what I'm doing.
Right.
Like these folks, like these people, you understand one thing. People are idiots.
Mm-hmm.
So if you understand people are idiots, you can't be mad when idiots do idiot shit, because that's what they're bred to do.
Yeah.
So
thank you for your donation to my millions. Appreciate you.
People just do dumb shit, and that's why the wise players ignore the shit, and the sensitive ones respond. So not Bron. Draymond might be a little sensitive,
Right.
and he need to calm that shit down. Because I can understand why people say like you are angry like an angry black man because at times he do. But
That's
I
all
get
I'm
where he's
saying.
coming from. But Rob Parker is 100% out of pocket because he is the way he was speaking is like, yeah, motherfucker, that's what you want. Shut the fuck up and do like.
I didn't see it that
like
way, but
I feel like he being an Uncle Tom ass fool.
nah, I didn't see that at all.
Nah, man, you got a man is a man. They're gonna react to situations the way they're going to. A man is you're not gonna change a man, and the way he's portraying, I feel like he's trying to change who the hell he is to act a certain way to please him, or the way he views a professional athlete should be.
Hey, stepping on somebody nuts is wild though. That's
That is
crazy
wild.
work.
Yeah. I will say
I'm here for it. I will fucking. What was the dude name? That did the motherfucking stomp. He played
when you
football.
stomped on the Sabonis' chest.
Sue. Sue. Big Sue.
Oh, and Dominican. Yeah.
Sue. Yeah, when he did the curb stomp and shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's always been a physical game when it comes to men, yo. Like, this is man shit.
Listen, all right.
Hey, but the difference between the NFL and the NBA, but the difference between the NFL and the NFL stepped in and let Sue know that shit was not it was going to be tolerated, and he lost millions.
And
so
again,
that's
it's
the
a different
difference
culture
between
too.
If he had 6 fouls, and 2 techs, I think Sue would have been right. If the NBA had the same rules as the NFL, I'm sorry, then it would be different. But they don't. So why are we talking about shit if it's within the right and left limits of your foul category? You just pick and choose where you want it. Draymond is just taking advantage of a set of rules that the game put in place, and they even call it a flagrant or not. But you still get 2 flagrants unless you pluck somebody and they disqualify you. But
Right.
That's a different story. I ain't hijacking your time. Laker Nation, but I'm just saying my piece, bro. All 3 of us are on this call talking.
No. Ain't nobody wrong, and ain't nobody wrong on what they're saying. Like, there's more than one way to look at this. I'm just saying the way Rob Parker was hollering and screaming. I don't know, like he needs to sit.
That was weird to me.
I didn't agree with all of it. I did agree though when he said that he blamed the other players in the NBA for nobody stepping up to this.
Yeah, that's the only thing I agree with. Like the other, that's the only thing I agree with him. Like the other players is letting it happen, punch that nigga in the mouth. Like he won't kick you in the nuts.
I watch boxing too. So it's like a little weird, and UFC, and I'm like, I know basketball is a different sport, but it's still a physical sport.
Yeah, but
if you tie them up,
all this shit though, like, I mean, this is why we got LeBron flopping and shit. Because as soon as you get touched, motherfuckers they act like they playing soccer, rolling all on the ground and shit. Like that hit he took wasn't enough to make him fall down, bro. Like, come on. No, I don't think so, bro. Yeah. It might make you take a step back, but the fall and roll is crazy. Like,
that's why other sports call the basketball players soft.
Yeah,
because of the flopping. But I'm just gonna leave it this, and then I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let it go. Is that he's not the first one to play this way. He won't be the last.
True.
Dennis Rodman did the same grimy shit.
But I don't think you can compare that across eras.
And he and Dennis Rodman did the same grimy shit. The only difference
and all that shit not gonna stop him from going to the Hall of Fame. All that shit he did ain't gonna stop him. Yep.
And the only difference is you're not gonna see Draymond Green wearing dresses and marrying himself. And I'm out.
Right. I appreciate the call, man.
Good call, Laker Nation. Real good call, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, it definitely was a good call.
Yeah, all that bullshit that they talking about ain't gonna stop Draymond from getting to the Hall of Fame. He He didn't need to make that press conference, though. Honestly, he didn't. He didn't need to make that.
That's been my bigger point.
Yeah, that's it. He
That's
just
been my
didn't need
whole
to make
point,
that
though.
press conference. Yeah, like all that other shit. Okay, all right,
Yeah, that was my whole point, G.
That's some whole
Bruce, what
shit
up?
right there. It's like pop the motherfucker and keep it moving.
Yeah, Bruce, what up?
Hey, you getting soft for me now, man? I mean, what's going on,
What
Bruce?
you talking about, man? I'm getting soft on you.
Pause.
Calling him
Pause.
a clown. You just calling him a clown because you don't like. You calling him a clown because why you calling him a clown?
Definitely
a clown, bro.
Definitely a clown.
Why you a clown, bro?
Because I explained why already. But go ahead.
You calling him a clown because him and LeBron and you don't like LeBron.
No. Yo, how you a grown man and LeBron always on you? Anyway, go ahead, man.
I know you ain't talking about
it. Go ahead.
Bro, stop the bullshit, Bruce.
Hey, man, I'm a content creator. What you want me to say, man?
James did who else was dirty? Rashi Wallace,
Different errors, man.
Bill Lambert.
Different errors. Are you gonna compare 2025 to 1988?
Let me talk. I know you're getting sleepy. Kurt Rambis. Come on, man. Ain't none. This is basketball, man. Get a little physical sometimes. I like Draymond. Draymond is entertaining, man. It's needed for the game. He needed to be the villain, bro. What's wrong with Dray? I don't see Draymond being no clown. And you keep talking about he not like that. No, Rashi Wallace stamped that already. He used to be the ball boy, Detroit Pistons growing up. And he said, man, Rashi Wallace said this verbatim. He grew up around us, man, when we was where our glory is. You call that man a clown, though? That kind of person. What clown? Because he's like popping people upside their head.
No, it has not. It's not about the basketball. You really didn't listen to anything I said. Okay. You go back and listen, man. I'm not gonna argue with you, man.
I'm not arguing, bro. I'm just trying to get some understanding, man. Was Jordan a clown?
I said it all. Damn, yo, man, you LeBron fans and Jordan, man, y'all wild.
No, bro.
This don't got nothing. This has nothing to do with Jordan.
I know it don't have nothing to do with Jordan, but it wasn't the same. But when he talked about Draymond pop a pool, right? Okay, he wrong. Okay, but when Jordan popped Kerr, it was praise.
Okay, so one. Okay, so do you think that was the same situation?
Oh, he missed a dunk.
All I'm gonna tell you, go do the research on
he
how
blew that shit.
Not the same situation. Yeah, he did.
Oh, he got fouled. Yeah, I'm trying to watch this game, yo.
It's not the same situation, Bruce. But no, real talk. I told you the reason Draymond is a clown. You constantly doing stuff, and then you got the nerve to be complaining about how you portrayed.
In a modern day,
yourself in a certain manner, then you got the nerve to complain about how you portrayed. I don't
modern day.
Plain and simple.
He the modern day Rodman without all the ass touching.
He's nowhere near Rodman. Don't be disrespectful to Rodman. Don't do that.
I mean, he winning. He got more rings than Rodman.
Let's see. Rodman got what? 2 with the Pistons and 3 with the Bulls. Rodman got 5.
No, okay. All right. Well, modern day Rodman. Like, what the hell? He key reason why he got the fucking Golden State got all them rings. He ain't got as many rings as him, but he's the closest thing to a modern day Rodman. I mean, you think of somebody else who disrupt defenses and getting motherfuckers hit the way Draymond do?
That's a bad call. That's not a foul. My bad.
But let me who said, okay, is he on some? That's the only thing I'm kind of confused about. Who said he was an angry black man? What was said? Like,
I don't know. He said that in the post game. He tired of being portrayed as an angry black man. He's not an angry black man.
Why somebody must have said something?
I don't know. I wasn't there. But what I'm saying is, and that's why I specifically showed that clip, and that's just one of many. When you're constantly screaming on officials, you constantly getting into it with people.
No different than Rashi Wallace. No different. No different with Ron Artest elbow James Harden in the playoff game.
Okay. So one, we're talking about
kicking somebody in the Golden Jewels is crazy though.
One, we talking about Draymond. So all this whataboutism, I don't understand that. That's a very feminine debating technique. Bro. But secondly, even beyond that, right? It's a function of this. None of those dudes ever complain about being portrayed as an angry black man. This is very simple to me.
Rashi Wallace definitely. He definitely.
No, he
Right.
didn't. No. He complained about his rep
Yeah.
leading to more technicals. He ain't never complained about being portrayed as an angry black man. He never did.
What was the problem to kick the cameraman in his nuts, man, back in the night when he kicked the guy in the nuts? Remember that? I mean, goddamn, bro. Remember he kicked the cameraman?
So let me ask you this: why do you have this inability to focus on Draymond instead of what about him? What about him? What about him? What's with the whataboutism? We talk about Draymond. Huh?
I think what happens is we always compare modern day to the 90s, right? We get caught up in that shit so much that it's almost like a theme when it comes to us men talking. Like we'll talk about the 90s and then we'll talk about modern day. And so what essentially happens is we compare the things from the past to the future.
Okay, cool. But
Right?
isn't Bruce the same one that calls in all the time telling me I got to get out of the 90s? He's the same one that does that, right? He's the same one
I'm
that
talking
does
about
that.
for me. I can't speak for Bruce.
No, I'm talking about
He's
Bruce.
grown
I'm
man.
not talking
He
about
only
you.
talk
I'm
for
talking about
himself.
Bruce.
I can't speak for him.
So, but you see how this works, though. I got to get out of the 90s. I'm trapped in the 90s. I'm stuck in the 90s. But when he want to use the 90s as an example, that's cool, though, right? You see how that works? This is what I talk about.
Man, we can do this shit. We can do this shit all night, bro.
I'm just
we
saying.
can, man. We can go back and forth all night long, man. You know,
the cool on our test and Steven Jackson. We loved the Malice and the Palace, didn't you? That was entertaining.
I didn't love that because like when you go up into the crowd, that becomes problematic. Like if you're on the floor and you get into it because of the physicality and testosterone, okay, cool. You guys are all playing, but now you going up there with like regular people. You like you 6'8", 240, 250 diesel and all that. You got all that going on, and then you go up in there and it could get pretty bad in the crowd. But
stop acting like so soft, like you ain't never knock a guy beside his head because just because, Bruce.
Yo, definitely did.
He never had to beat somebody up, Bruce. Seriously,
he definitely did.
Because they was getting on your nerves.
You talking about the laundry room?
He definitely did, yo.
I know you ain't talking, G.
He definitely had to scuff a herb up, as they say in New York. Had to scuff a herb up.
Look, man, I didn't want to have to do that.
Citizen, good guy. Like he never had to wrap a guy up before,
but
man.
That's not the point here. I think you're just missing my general point, but it's all good, man. I think we can.
I got you say
disagree on that.
Draymond antics, man, this be so obvious. He be smacking people upside their head and acting like he didn't mean it. That's how Ndamukong Suh was for the Detroit.
Yeah, he was.
Kick people in the nuts, stomp on people.
He was vicious.
But that's a part of the game. Like Bill Romanowski used to spit on motherfuckers.
That ain't.
Shit.
Yeah, that ain't the one.
Wrong, man. Goddamn, Bruce, stop acting like you ain't no tough guy, and I know you is. I know
man.
I know you're gonna beat some face. I know you're gonna trash some kid, trash a couple people.
Man, that motherfucker used to wear M4. He used to carry M4 everywhere he go. That motherfucker. Man. Listen, man. Like let's keep it real. Full battle round, 40 rounds, shorty. 40 rounds, shorty. 40 rounds.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Jake, I remember you grew up together. I already know how you get down, Jane. So I ain't even.
Man, look, bro, I love you to fucking death, big bro.
I ain't gonna tell the story.
I love you to death.
I know how G get down.
Nah, this is a PG. Goddamn, this is a PG show.
Yes.
We're not going there.
We're not going there.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Like you had to punch a guy upside their head before. Bruce, stop it.
Man, look, man, I'm not,
Oh, I holler at you boys, man.
All right, man. Thanks for the call, Bruce.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, you shorty.
All right, y'all. We're going to call it right here, man. It's been a good show. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe on the way out if you haven't already. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. And we will be back. We'll be back when we're back. So for all y'all, man, have a great Mother's Day tomorrow. And the mothers in your life, make sure they enjoy that. And have a great one. Be out. Peace.
Yeah, call your mother, tell her you love her.
Yeah, do that. All right, y'all.
Be respectful.